Good morning. Class is in session today. I've got the microphone in my hand. Let's mix it up a little bit. And you know I'm back with my spider graph, my graph, my whatchamacallit tree of ugliness, of drawiness. I need a whiteboard, but I like this PC setup. Anyways, today's topic is non-negotiable things to do with staying lean that don't involve cardio. Da, da, da. Because, we all hate cardio, so let's work through the list and see what we get. In no particular order, thank you very much. The caffeine hasn't kicked in yet. We have walking, which, before you come at me and saying walking is cardio, it is, but it is not. Because you walk everywhere. You walk to the store, you go to the mall, you go get your nails done, you go see the man. That's cardio. That's walking. Cardio, by definition, will be anything that gets your heart rate above zone 2, which will then challenge your cardiovascular system. And walking should not, unless you are incredibly overweight or under, not fit is the word. Under fit? Is that a word? So, which some of us might be, and that's okay. Like I said, Bulgarian lunges will make you feel like you're doing cardio because your heart rate will go up to 180. So that's also a thing. But I walk every day. I walk 30 minutes in the morning. I knock out 5K steps basically before 8 a.m. And I walk at lunch and I walk in the evening. Now, not only because I have a dog, but also because I like walking. And I'm currently doing the series, which will be dropping today as of this video tonight p.m. on Thursday at 6 p.m. It's 20,000 steps for 30 days in a row, back to back. And I'm talking about I'm going to make a series, like educate about walking, why it's great, where it comes from, and kind of there. So check it out on Instagram tonight, dropping at Coach Lucas. Anyways, episode number two. Note number two. Point number 2. Thank you. Meal prep. I will meal prep, or I will prep my food ahead. That will help me staying lean without doing cardio, in the sense that if I'm going to an event, if I'm going to the beach, I'll bring food with me. I'm not going to buy the food that's easier on the go because I don't know what's in it. It doesn't fit my macros, it doesn't fit my calories, and it doesn't keep me full. The beach in the summer is the easiest example because when I go out to the beach in the summer, I'll bring food that keeps me satiated and is low calories and high volume. Think watermelon, think frozen Ninja Creamies for ice cream, think lean meats for burgers, stuff like that. If you're going to work events, if you're going to lunch, and your job has a canteen, but it always varies, it might be smarter for you to actually bring meals cooked at home than having the canteen food. That might throw you off your goals. And again, the whole point of this is things that help you stay lean. This is once you got to your goal, and once you become lean, this is the habits a lean person has and keeps. These are the systems a lean person has and keeps in order to stay lean without having to do hours of cardio. Because when you get to your result, when you get lean, you don't want to do the same amount of work it took you to get there. You want to maintain it with as little work as you can. So you'll walk more, you'll meal prep, you'll have your food planned ahead, and you will also do some mobility or have your NEAT up. NEAT is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So you could do a mobility session at home, or me moving my hand like this is NEAT. It's burning calories, it's active. If you are sedentary, if you are sitting in an office all day long and not moving, your NEAT is extremely low. So you can do with mobility. You could do a 20-minute mobility session at lunchtime before your day starts. Or you could just get up and go to the fridge to the coffee at lunchtime at work 10 times a day, but make the round to coffees longer. So then you're walking more and your NEAT is higher. Because all of this ties into making you a lean person, maintain this without having to stress and do hours of cardio, which brings me on to point number 4, strength training. Every lean person does some form of strength training. It could be bouldering, it could be spinning. Well, spinning is not resistance training. It could be some form of resistance training, I guess. It could be lifting weights. It could be doing my brain just went blank. You get the point. They have resistance. They're doing strength training. They increase their muscle mass, they challenge their bone density, they challenge their ligament strength, and they are keeping active. I wanted to say aerobics. What's the other one? Bodyweight aerobics. What's the other one? Gymnastics. I wanted to say gymnastics. That's the word I want to say, which is a form of strength training. It's bodyweight, but it's strength training. Consistency. Who would have known? God, he's back with that shit again. Like I am. Consistency is so underrated. It is insane. You know what they say? I'm 30, 31 now, right? You know what they say is when you get to your 30s, consistency is the most attractive trait in a person. And it could not be more true. Could not be more true. When someone is consistent, it makes them 10 times more attractive in dating and mating and fitness and life and health and everything. So stay consistent. Recording, very good. I have a habit. I gotta check. I'm sorry. I gotta check. Welcome to my show. Welcome to my show. This is the last part. This is the most important part. I think this is almost as important as consistency. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna italize it. I'm gonna italic it. Doing less. Now, what I mean by that is I'm currently doing a 20K steps for 30 days in a row challenge, which is actually a lot more than what I used to do. I used to do 18,000 steps a day with the dog and stuff and some cardio because I thought doing more was better. But essentially what it did is it raised my cortisol because exercise is a form of stress, which actually made my fat loss harder. So sometimes you need to do less for longer to actually get better results. So not always do you need to move that much. You need to move more, but not that much. So sometimes you need to do less. If you're trying to do 3 strength training sessions, get your 10,000 steps a day, you're working 9 to 5, you have 2 kids, and then you're trying to be a Pilates girl or a badminton guy or something like that. And on top of that, you're trying to juggle life. It's just not going to happen. It's not realistic. Your consistency falls off, your motivation dwindles, and you end up stressing yourself out, probably snacking, probably not sustaining it, and yo-yoing it kind of up and down. So sometimes doing less consistently while strength training, while having a high NEAT, and planning your food ahead while actually walking a lot will help you stay lean without doing hours of cardio. Do you see what I did there? You see how I went through the bottom of the list up? And I kind of tied it up to the point. That was good. That was really smooth. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some value out of it. I'll catch you in the next one.